Well, it's been a few hours since I left my friend Martin and Nicky at Lochdoon. I drove up to Glasgow, picked up Eddie Scott's Wild Camper, and we met Mark and Stuart at Morrison's car park in Fort William. We got a bite to eat in one of the local pubs, and now we've arrived up at the Glenfinnan Viaduct. The rain's come on just to greet us in time. Now we're looking for a place to get a pitch. Nearly good pass. That's Mark out in the wild, Eddie Scott's Wild Camper, and Stuart the Scottish Wanderer. Hello! You enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
We need to find a place to get pitched before the midges eat us and the rain soaks us up. That's the Glenfinnan Viaduct behind me. Done a video here last autumn, I'm sure you recall, and some good photos on my Instagram, Prophecy Prepper, as well as the Facebook page, so do look into them because it was a better sunnier day and better sights to see. I'm going to crack on with the guys here. They're keen for their photos, because I'm just keen to get pitched as I've been before. Well, we've walked up the line going back the way from where the train comes, and we've hit a dead end. We can't go into the track obviously. A penalty fine notices there, so we're probably going to have to go behind me off track, see if we can find anything. But the views are getting better amidst the rain, but we're boiling sweat. We've only been walking from the car park to here. Clammy, and the midges are out, so I'm going to crack on a wee bit off track hopefully and find a flat surface for us. It's very boggy. Obviously the rain ain't helping. Down there, Mark and Stuart. Eddie's looking over to that way, but there's no clear ridge at all. I found a little bit of a trail heading this way. I don't know, maybe at the top there. The midges are getting worse if I stand too long. A bit of the water there with the bridge. I was just trying to find a place to pitch. It's probably the trickiest so far in my camps away. That's as far as we went, but it's just the same everywhere you go. You stand for 10 seconds and your feet are submerging. So we're heading back down. The midges are starting to attack us even more because we're standing still too much trying to find spots. We'll get somewhere, guys. But we wouldn't recommend trying to climb for a spot, you know.
No.
We'll see about the monument, or if not, way by, because the water's looking nice over there. Alright all, I am in my Vango Banshee 200, and as you can hear, it is chucking it. It's actually calmed down to where it was 10 minutes ago. We tried all up the hillside, nowhere. So we've been a little cheeky in desperate times, and we've parked ourselves along the river at the football pitch where the house is at the viaduct. I believe it is private land. I went back to the car for a couple of things once we pitched, and there's signs for no drone flying, no unauthorised vehicles, but absolutely nothing about no camping or anything like that. So we're here anyway, and we've settled. It's actually quite warm enough with me moving about getting ready, where as you can see I've got the top off. I gave myself a bit of a wipe down and things, because this is my third night camping, not the first like the other guys. I'm feeling alright about it. I'm a little unsettled just because of where we are. I think it's the perception of the idea of getting asked to move or something, which is always a possibility. If it's going to be in the rain or late at night, then I'll be taking my time at least and go and whistle. But it's not as if we're lighting fires or smashing bottles everywhere and acting daft. I did try buzzing the door, but there's no answer. We'll see what happens. It's just left 8 It's been a really fast day. Majority have been driving. Had a nice pub meal in at Fort William, so I'm not really hungry. I actually get quite a bit of heartburn. I haven't had it in a long time. I think it's just all the greasy food and things I've been eating in the camp. It's never the healthiest diet. But just got myself wiped down. I'm charging the iPod, maybe listen to some music. I'm getting a little signal on my phone. Maybe check out Facebook and things, keep myself occupied. And yeah, looks like we're settled for the night. Fingers crossed. We're supposed to be going away, I don't know how to pronounce it, Arnamuchan or something tomorrow. The weather isn't to be great there either, so even lightning. I ain't happy about lightning. But we'll see what happens. But I'm just going to get settled, get the sleeping bag out, keep warm. As you'll get used to the rain, it's on every single hour throughout the night. I checked Google and BBC weather. The whole rain is every single hour, all through the night. And tomorrow by 11 o'clock, thunder and lightning. In which case I'm hoping to be packed up and away by no later than 9 to 10 AM. Haven't come out of the tent since the last time I spoke to you. It's a little darker now, it just left 9 o'clock. Camera isn't picking up much of the light, but it's a lot lighter than it's shown in the video. But I'm in a sleeping bag now, and I'm just going to be listening to a little bit of Cameron music in my iPod. One ear. Good morning. It is Friday and my 4th day beginning of my wild camp tour. Glenfinnan in the evening turned out quite well. The rain didn't stop, but I had a deep, long sleep. I actually woke up with the sweats, so it was nice and toasty. Rain hitting off. It was nice. Tent stood up great. The little banshee's just brilliant. Definitely need one more for the space, so I mean I'm crouched over here on my legs, you know. But we're getting packed up. It is just left, it's just left 7:15, going on to 20 past. Probably been awake about best part of an hour, just lying, chilling. We get a little bit of a signal here. Eddie acting daft, you know. I don't know if you can hear him. I'm doing fine. I'm definitely not anything lower than that, the way I remember feeling sorry for myself in the West Highland Way a couple of years ago. I really broke through everything since then, but it's already been 3 nights. I'm up, it's Friday now. We're going elsewhere for 2 nights, and then home on the Sunday, and then I'm back to work on Monday, so I just like to think I can get home early enough on Sunday and get myself sorted and settled before starting a new week at work. But yeah, at least it's Newfoundland. I can only be happy. I keep my eye on the forecast now after the lightning storm at lockdown.
That was freaky stuff. There's lightning due here from about 11 onwards from the last forecast I saw, so hopefully we'll be on the road when it's happening and it'll be fine where we're going, which is Ardnamurchan. So if the rain stays off as it has done, then I'll maybe get some nice photos, because there's a nice bit where I can get the full tents in with the Glenfinnan Viaduct behind me. There might be a steam train due soon. I heard the last one last night, but I was too tired, I just stayed in bed, couldn't be bothered getting up. And you're fighting off the midges as well, but fortunately my tent stayed fine. I had a few in at the top, but just a wee flick and they're gone. But I'm going to just get myself tidied up a bit in here, and the last thing I need to do is put everything in the rucksack and away. Well, that's me out the tent. I'm already packed inside the Banshee there, the second one on the left. Stuart and Mark are up, Eddie's still having his mad half hour. This is the view we're waking up to. Lovely. Lovely this morning at 7:30 AM. Right at the river. And I had a good night's sleep. Used to be years ago I could never sleep with any type of noise, including the rain hitting the window, but now, like everyone else I speak to, they find it relaxing, so it's a change of mind. And why they're going about without midget nets on, I do not know. Already get bits in my hand. The few bites somehow appearing on me. I'm starting to wonder if it's the clothing more than the midges. But no, they had a good night's sleep. And looking forward to another day in the travels. It's a good thing about having the car is like we'll get the heater on wherever needs to dry. My tent is looking a bit wet too. Not just wet because of the rain obviously, but it looks parts of it as if it needs a new spray maybe. We'll see what happens. It should be alright. Yeah, splendid views. Well, that's where I was pitched, folks. As you can see, not a trace. Can't even see the holes the pegs were in. As it should be. Eddie, of course, and Stuart and Mark will be following suit. I'm just getting this stuff in the car and coming back in time. Hopefully get some photos. I think the steam train's due in about 10 o'clock, according to Mark, and then we'll be heading off a couple hours drive to beach camp at Ardnamurchan. I hope I've got that name right. I'm sure you'll let me know. So we decided to take a little drive up here to the Glenfinnan station. It's a return for me since I was here last October with Ruth. It's your sleeping carriage and the cafe, but it's not open till 9:30. But I'm doing a little tour guide with the guys, and I'll take them down to the church, 100 yards or two back, and see the photos from the hills from behind there. But it's a completely different scenery without the sun from when I was here in October when it was stunning. This is your Glenfinnan station. This is where your steam train comes from, when it was in the Harry Potter film. Just taking in the historic artefacts. So Eddie, what you think of the Glenfinnan carpet?
Very nice, yeah, nice locale, yeah. When are we moving? When are we heading? Get the train to Ardnamurchan.
We're just waiting on Harry.
Aye, waiting on Harry.